Okay. Well, I think we are ready. It is time to start. Of course, I get notification on my phone as soon as it is time to start. Okay, so I haven't done anything since the last live stream. We are still in the same sector. We're still doing the same thing. We're traveling. Why are we traveling that way? We should be traveling that way. But we have to deploy nav beacons at each of the anomalies in Avarice here. So I don't think I have any nav buoys on me. So let me see here. So we have, let's see. I want the ship. There we go. And deploy. Yeah, we can't. We don't have any nav buoys. We would be able to get them here. So we need to get some nav buoys, which is not hard. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my pilot do it. So let's go ahead and get up.
Gian.
And grab some nav buoys.
Sir?
Just take your own time there, ma'am. Okay, so the closest place, I think, is up here in Avarice. We can probably get them from the Riptides here. So let me see here. We need to... By the way, I hope everybody's doing fine. And staying safe, because it is crazy out there. Let's see, upgrade. And basically what we're trying to do here is we're trying to find the anomalies that the dude Braintree, or whatever his name, Braintree, that he used to win the race from the last episode. And we're going to do an aha moment, I think. So let me see here. Deployables, consumables. And I don't know how many we're going to need, but we'll put on, I don't know, we'll put on 20. Should be fine. And there we go. Oops, nope, didn't want to do that. We still got them there. Okay. Add to shopping list, confirm order. I don't think we need anything else, but we will fly there and get the nav buoys. Now, in the meantime, what I'm going to do is we're going to look at, let's go ahead and just go in here. We're going to look at things going on here because I really haven't checked. I really haven't checked the status of my stations. Because I did have, I forget which one I was doing. Yeah, I think the microlattice I was doing, I was adding on. Oh no, they're already on. So I added these 6. Stop moving with my mouse, there goes. So we have these 6 new ones. So are we making money now with this? It still looks like, yeah, we're not making money just quite yet, but we're gaining money. I think the last time in our station account we were very low. But it does look like we're starting to sell the microlattice. We are. So that's good news. So there we go. But it does look like we can actually put on some more because we have abundance of ore and helium and things like that. So it doesn't look like
Avarice.
we have room for more production is what I'm saying. So I think let's go ahead and put on a few more. Do we have the headroom here? I think we have the... we may need to expand this because I'd like to keep it the same on each side. So I could probably take this whole section here, turn it and put it here. I think I want to do that. So what I'm going to do, let's go ahead and edit. Let's go ahead and edit the plot. And I forget how to do that exactly. So this one is, what? This is the Saturn 1 Microlattice Factory. So let's see here. Saturn 1 Microlattice Factory. And let's go ahead. Let's do it by all sides. We can afford it. We have 79, almost 80 million credits. So we can afford really just bumping this up. Yeah, so it's under a million, so I'm not too worried about that. By the way, let me know how the audio is, because it's kind of loud in my ears. I think it's just me though. I'm gonna turn it down on my end. Okay, so there's that. So let's go ahead, and now we should be able to. We do have the dock on this side though. Oops.
Navigation! Prepare to dock.
Acknowledged.
So I think what I'm going to do is instead of putting it on the other side, we'll put it underneath.
Bring us into dock.
Acknowledged.
Here, I think. That'll work. Or we can actually go ahead. I think what we're going to do, we're going to put one on the bottom and one on the top. So let's get something there. And then I think let's go ahead and just take this. Oh, we need one more of these here. And then we just take this from here. And actually, no, I just want the one though. Let's take this off for now. Remove that. Yeah, because all I want is that. So copy sequence, then we can just put that to, oh god. What's going on? Where is it? Oh my goodness. This never works out exactly how you really want it to. What is going on? No. Alright, well we can put it here as well, I guess. I mean, that kind of works as well. Alright, let's just do that. Let's just expand it that way. This user interface is horrible. Just bad. It's just bad. Let's do the same thing. Let's copy it one more time. Copy module. And then we'll... Oop, nope. Didn't want to copy module. I wanted to copy the sequence here. Stick that on there and there. There we go. Yeah. There we go. That works as well. I mean, I want to keep it like it looks like it was planned, you know? So we'll do that. Confirm. And how much is that going to cost us? It's a 1.6, 1.7 almost. No, it's only going to cost us that much. So we already had enough in there, but let's go and bump it up just a little bit, as I usually do. We'll acquire a builder, which there's one right here, right next to the station. So that should be done fairly shortly, as long as we get the resources in. And it just looks like we need energy cells. I mean, everything else is coming in 4 minutes and 17 minutes, but it just looks like we need some energy cells. So, and not very many. So cool. Okay, so we have that. Let's continue on. Looks like we got our things that we need. Why is this not working? Let's see. Can I do? Yeah, there we go. So we got our nav beacons. I wish there was an easier way to find out if you had something on board other than going like into the information screen and things like that. So I think we're going to go ahead and take over. Oop, hello. Dudes invaded my my space. All right, ma'am.
Gian.
Please get out of my seat. Perfect. Okay, let's undock. All right, so let's go put those nav beacons in and see if we can't find the anomaly. Beauty.
Autopilot.
All right, we'll just use the autopilot to get there. So, how is everybody doing? Go ahead and say hello in the chat if you're here. It is awfully quiet in the chat today, but that's okay. It usually picks up later. I think YouTube, so what I do, and I don't know if all streamers do this or some streamers do this, but this is what I do. So when I'm setting up the stream, I will set it to show no ads for anybody, so it doesn't disrupt your viewing. Like when somebody's viewing something, or when somebody's viewing the stream live, it doesn't like show commercials or show ads. And then later, after the stream is done, what I do is then I turn ads on. But what I think is happening is I think YouTube isn't recommending the video because of that, because it says, oh, you don't have the ads on, so we're not going to recommend it as much. So usually it's more of a slow roll. But hey there, Morris. How you doing? Just got on right now. Well, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing fine. Hope you're doing fine.
Entering Avarice. 5. Dead end.
But yeah, we're putting down some nav beacons so we can find... I want to get the Protecteon. I don't think I've ever gotten the Protecteon yet. I haven't done the storyline to Going Good Mate. Nice, very cool. But I haven't done this mission in any of my other playthroughs past... I haven't finished it, is what I'm saying. So... And this ship is growing on me. I really do like the, I really do like this ship. Something about it. It's growing on me. The looks of it anyways. I don't know about the performance, but the looks are growing on me. Did we not reach? Are we not in the middle of the... Oh, it's going towards this one first, which is weird. But that's fine. Okay.
Autopilot disengaged.
So, do we have to do it right in the middle of the thing here? I don't think we do. I think it's just anywhere in here. So, and I forget the short. I think it's the... I think it's this. Yeah, there it goes. One nav beacon, sir. So did that satisfy the... Is it nav beacons or do we need to do satellites? Hold on, I may have messed up here. It says find anomaly, but let's look at the... I may have messed up here. Let's look at the actual briefing. It says, yeah, nav beacon at each anomaly. Oh, we have to do it at the actual anomaly. We actually have to find the anomaly. Okay, that's fine. That nav beacon could stay where it's at. I'm not going to retrieve it. But let's go ahead and find the anomalies, so... Which shouldn't be too hard. I don't see anything. Yell if you guys see something. Send out another one here. Oop, I heard a ding. Oh, I heard that. That is probably the first one. Now, if I remember correctly, the anomaly is they have like gravity to them. The Xi'an looks awesome. Yeah, I think so too. It's a great ship to dock on a friendly frigate that can take it. Extra 6 Turk. Yeah, it is. It does have a fair amount of turrets to it, but it only has one. It only has one. Are we still in front of it, or is it behind us? Yeah, that's quite far away. Okay, let's just do this. But yeah, it only has one main battery, so that's what I think really kind of gets me. I do love the turrets, but I think I was saying in the last video or the last live stream that it would be good for. It would be good to put on maybe a launcher on this for the main battery, and then use it as a bomber of sorts. But I don't know what the capacity is for that, like how many it can actually fit on there. Because the 6 turrets would protect it somewhat from... do I see the anomaly yet? I don't see it. Let's see. Did I pass it? I think I passed it. Oh, there it is. I don't know if this is the anomaly. I hope it's the anomaly. I hope it's not a loot crate. That would suck. Can I see, like, usually you can see on the radar too, it'll have a little question mark sometimes. Just see what it is. I don't see it. I really don't like this game dynamic, by the way. Yeah, it's still in front of us. Like, finding things like this is just kind of like one of the more annoying things. Yeah, it does have all the turrets on the top. Makes it difficult ship to fight with, but having them as launchers would be cool. Yeah, I think so. could be a great way. Could keep away the dense parts of the fights. Yeah, keep it away from the dense parts of the fights, and just put it in, you know, as an advanced or a behind the lines bomber. What's the secret behind finding these things? Like, there has to be like an easier way to do it. I still don't see the question. I see something there, but I just don't like this. This is almost as bad as crystal mining, to be honest with you. For me. There it is. I see it now. Okay, I see it. How close do we need to be, though, is the question. So let's just kind of get in there. Let's pause and look at the map. It doesn't show it on the map. I don't like that, but let's just get a little closer. I'm gonna send out another scan just to see how close it is, because you really can't, in space, you really can't tell the distance. But I can't talk today. My tongue is getting in the way. You really can't tell the distance of some things because you don't have a reference point. Okay, let's set out another pulse, because this is the only way to do it. Yeah, so it's fairly close, to be honest with you. Trick is to do what I just did, really. Yeah, I think, you know, it's the again, I don't feel like that's like a really good game dynamic. I mean, I could see where they were trying to make it fun to explore, but I think it's kind of annoying. I don't know. I may be the only one. I don't think I've ever heard anybody else complain about it, but I'm doing that now. I'm the first. Oh, so you can't fly into it without travel drive, so they have like a repulsion gravity. Okay. That again, anomalies is one of the things that I've really not done too much with as well. Let's go. Just want to get closer to the thing. I don't know how close you need to be. Okay, so now it's
unstable warp anomaly.
Now it's kind of found it. And we are at full bore, and we are only at 60 per second. So I think let's stop here. Let's put out a satellite. We can always grab it back. Or not a satellite, but a
connection established.
Oh. Do we have to do this multiple times? Okay, so the next one's going to be this way. So I'm going to turn my butt that way, and we'll put out a scan. Let's see. Do we get, how are we looking? What's our attitude here? Okay, just a little bit further. Yeah, well, I mean, there's that.
Unstable warp anomaly.
Oh, we actually found it? Alright, I think we just need to put the other one there, I guess. That's weird. So we just had to put one nav beacon down and it found both of them? Interesting. Fire at it. Yeah, the background makes all the difference as well, because they kind of shift in and out, like their alpha goes down and they kind of disappear. Oops. Did I just pass through it? No, I can't. I couldn't have. Oh, I see. It's not that the anomaly was there, that's the area I needed to be in. I get it. Well, I don't see. Maybe it's above the elliptical? Below the elliptical, perhaps? It has to be in this direction. Maybe I'm just not finding it because my scan isn't good enough. Alright, well, let's get back. Let's get into the center here. Maybe we just need to be closer to the center. Perhaps. Who knows? I could just pepper this place with nav beacons as well. But I don't think that helps either. If I put a satellite down, would it find the nav beacons? I don't really remember. Weird bug is a good bug. Yeah, it's a feature. Yeah, this one's very elusive. Am I just not? I don't even hear like the ding, like when the scan finds something, like the ding. All right, let's just go further in, I guess. Maybe we have to be over this side. I don't know. There's a station over there. All right. Yeah, man, I'm just not finding it. What's going on? Just throw out a bunch of scans. Maybe we'll get lucky. If that one was a weak one, but that's alright. Ooh, what? Ooh, maybe we got lucky. Oh, there's two? Shut the front door. Let's see which one is closer, but let's see what our attitude is here. What were we pointing? We were pointing this way? Okay. So let them stop doing that. Let's see how far away. Let's see which one's the closest one here. That one right in front of us. And okay, so it's this one here. Okay. That's probably the one we're looking for. See, can we see it? Yeah, that's it. I see it. I see it. I see it. I see it. Doctor, we found the problem, Doctor. Okay, I want to turn off my travel drive fairly soon here. Because I don't want to go into... Oh, there it goes. Okay, cool.
Unstable
Oh,
warp
I just went
anomaly.
it. Damn it.
Entering system. Silent witness.
Okay, well, at least we know where it is. Where did it put us? Silent witness. Oh, I haven't been here before. Okay. Oh, hello. Travel drive's on. So that put us pretty far. We can't go back, right? We can't go back through the anomaly. It's just a one-way trip, isn't it? We found an anomaly. That is true. You don't want the doctor to be saying stuff like that. All right, let's go back in. I can't believe we're so far out of pocket here. I mean, we're not too bad, but all right. So I kind of know where it is from here.
Autopilot.
I don't think we can go back through that anomaly, right? I think that's just a one-way trip. We have to find another anomaly that goes back. If I'm not mistaken. Well, that's a bummer, though. That's funny, though. It is quite hilarious. We're in Zyrath territory, which is fine. Is it? I think this is a independent. Yeah, it's independent sector. I'm surprised I haven't been up here yet.
Autopilot. Disengage.
Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't been through Silent Witness. What is that? Roman numerals 11. Oh, we can go back through, but you won't be going back to where you came. Yeah, I knew there was something like that. I knew there was something like that. Yeah. Uh-oh, we got the dad jokes going on. The pirate sectors are a lie. There's no pirate. There's no pie. And that's the most important thing, is the pie.
Engaged.
The pie is the most important thing. I should send a scout up here to scout through here. Yeah, we haven't really scouted through any of these. Like a whole bunch of sectors here, I think.
Entering Silent Witness 1.
Oh, I can't believe I went through the. I mean, that's the thing, though. Yeah, I mean, it's just that's the risk you take. Looking for anomalies, you may go through it. All right. While we're doing that, let's see how our station's doing here. Plan build. We should be building stuff, I think. Ooh, no, this is not the right one. Try again, Danny. We were doing the microlattice. This one here. We're not building yet, but yeah, we're still looking for energy cells, really. Looks like the silicon carbide's coming. I'm not going to worry about the energy cells too much, although we are in a sector that energy cells don't come cheap. So I may have to manually get some energy cells here. Oh, this is not a fast ship. Yeah, let's see if we can't get some energy cells here. I think, actually, we have, in Brennan's Triumph, we have some subordinates here that we can just sell the energy. This guy's not even doing anything. Let's grab some energy cells from here. And we might as well grab all we can. Yeah, let's get a full load. Confirm that, and then we'll go to here and transfer wares with build storage. I mean, it's overdoing it, but we're going to put more on here, so we'll have more energy cells than we need, but that's okay.
Entering system.
There we go. That should take care of that situation. Yeah, there we go. And it's going to take a long time. That's okay. But yeah, so as soon as we get the energy cells there, we should be able to start building that. I got to put some satellites down in these sectors because we're losing contact with some of the stations here. Like these. We need to re-up the trade windows. Or the trade stats.
Autopilot disengaged.
And take over the autopilot because there's a bunch of rocks here and it'll be faster if I do it. Oh, hey, that one teleported. That's not fair. That was a weird thing.
Autopilot engaged.
That rock teleported. You saw it, didn't you?
Entering Windfall 3. The Horde.
Oh, to be in a faster ship. But yeah, so at least we found it. At least we know where it is. It's basically in this little area here. Because this was... I know it's not showing the circle anymore. Actually, it's probably down just right about here. Because I remember we entered the circle, entered the area. And this is like the outer section of it. And this would be... that would be like the center. And we found it like over here, I think. So, we just have to point that way and do another scan. We should find it pretty easily. Yeah, I've noticed the AI likes to hit rocks a lot more often now than it used to. I think.
Entering system. Avarice.
And at full speed. I mean, it just doesn't. I mean, it doesn't even see it. Look, here we go. Here it is. We went through it okay, but man,
Autopilot.
we
Disengage.
definitely threaded the needle there. And I don't want to go through tide break, because that always seems to confuse confuse the autopilot up to something fierce.
Autopilot. Engaged.
Drive like a paranoid, anxiety-ridden old person. Hey, I resemble that comment. Teleporting asteroids are the second most scary of asteroids. Yeah. What's the first? Non-teleporting ones? Or the ones that are just coming down towards you, or flying towards you. Those are the scariest ones.
Entering Avarice 1.
But I'm making good money, so I'm happy about that. I mean, we started the stream with 79, almost 80, and now we have 89. So, like, that's really kind of cool. I really didn't have to do a lot. Like, we're making it just through these handful of stations, right? So we have 5 stations, literally a handful. And then we have just a bunch of, like, auto miners in Grand Exchange and also in Saturn. Where are they? I do have them in Saturn somewhere. But yeah, with just that, we're
Entering
maintaining
Avarice 5.
a
Dead
real
end.
good wallet. Mounted our wallet. First scariest ones are the ones that hit you. Yeah, that's
Autopilot.
that
Disengage.
makes 100% sense.
Empty space.
Ones like the ones that killed the dinosaurs. Those are the ones you gotta watch out for.
Autopilot. Engaged.
Really not sure what the autopilot's doing right now. It's kind of like
Autopilot. Disengaged.
doing a little dance there. That was weird. That wasn't me. That was the autopilot kind of going from left to right there. That's strange. I wonder if Ecosoft is actually putting in now. They're trying to, because I'm working off the beta 7.6. So maybe they're trying to put in AI that goes around rocks that like predicts. I hope that's the case. That would be nice. Okay, so we should just be able to do a scan here and figure out where it is again. There it is. There's the one. Okay. Yeah, that is definitely the anomaly. I'm gonna try not to go through it this time. It's gonna hijack me and put me someplace else. See how close we are. I'm gonna creep up to it this time. I'm scared of going through it. Yeah, it's very close now. Okay. Probably very close. I can't see it with just my eyeballs. I still have to zoom in, so we're not too close, but we're pretty close. Again, I just want to creep up to it. Has to be a better way. Alright, let's just cruise in on regular power, I think. So we're fairly close here. think. Just hit the afterburners a little bit here and there. Oops. I do want to do one thing here. Let's turn this off. There it goes. Okay. I was wondering if that was the case. So it still had the navigation thing, so it wasn't getting
Unstable
it
warp
wasn't giving us
anomaly.
that. So we just have to get a little bit closer here. And then stick a nav beacon within here. Since the new flight model, the autopilot has been tweaked even more careful of asteroids, as there's more drifts, tighter over time. Yeah, so I think I definitely think they're working on it. So
The beacon has successfully established the connection, and I am receiving its data.
so he can have the forbidden Jello himself. Deploy nav beacon at each anomaly. Well, I did do. Is there another one? I did the thing. There must be another one, maybe. Deploy nav beacon at each of the anomalies and average 5. There's no other guidance here. Like, it doesn't tell you how many beacon at each of the anomalies at average 5 dead end. So it only showed me 2. I'm gonna grab this one. I'm gonna have my pilot do it. I'm gonna grab that one because I know that's gonna confuse me if we need to use these later. But I'll have my pilot do it because they're usually a little bit better at that.
Sir. Can I help?
Yes, proceed.
Gian.
John, that's not your name, babe. Yeah, so we must have to find another one, I guess. There was one off to this direction, so maybe that's the one we gotta find. It doesn't make that clear. In Egosoft fashion, boy, these things are just so unclear that what we gotta do. Yeah, maybe in an area that we haven't.
Gian.
Oh, you're taking your own sweet time to get over there. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it may be. You may be correct on that. But we did see another ping over here with the radar, so I'm gonna look at that first. Maybe that's the one. But again, it doesn't tell you the number. It just says do them in the anomalies. I would assume it's 3, because that would make sense.
Gian.
In the sense that you had to triangulate the whatever we had to do there. I'm gonna do this myself. This person is not. Wait, what? What's this?
Unknown object.
What? Is that it? Oh, look at this. Let's go to this one first. We'll pick up that satellite later. Maybe these are those? I don't know. Let's zoom in on them. They're a little bit too far away. Well, that's interesting. It's not showing on my whatchamacallit here on my map. Maybe I gotta pick up that one. There's a line through it. Well, let's see what this is first, and then we'll go back and pick that other one up. Because this is obviously part of the mission, because it's in like, what do you call that? Orange, yellow, beige. What color it is? Orangey. It's in yield. Like, it's in yield sign yellow. Oh, the line through it just means it's disabled. Okay. I was going straight for it. Oh, so confused. Egosoft, fix these missions, please. This is super confusing. Alright, so I guess we gotta do the whole thing over one again here. So, let's look. What do we got? I heard a ding. Where is it? I heard a ding, but I don't see a readout unless it's somewhere I'm not looking. Alright. Throw another one out. I hear it, but I don't see it. It was definitely in this direction. Oh, there it is. It was underneath me. My nose was getting in the way. Okay. It's not too close, but there it is. Okay. Roger that. Oops, nope. Yeah, this is my least favorite activity at the moment. Okay, not too far away. Still got a little ways to go. The color that shall remain unnamed. Might have to ping the area, yeah. Yeah, we're doing this again. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, well, now we have the guidance on the map. Why didn't we have the guidance on the map before? Oh. Okay. Getting there. Almost there. Don't want to overshoot it. Yeah, very close. There it is. I knew it was there, it just disappeared. Yeah, I know this live stream is just action-packed here. There it is. Okay. So at least that, when we get semi-close to it, it does give us this. I appreciate that. For definite sures, I appreciate that. McGird. That's exactly right. Man, that meme keeps on popping up here and there and everywhere. Alright, we should be in range, so let's pop out a satellite, or a nav beacon.
No. I'm afraid to say this whole experiment seems to have been an exercise in futility. None of these anomaly measurements have yielded conclusive results. Their readings are entirely chaotic.
Boza, I expect more from you.
At least this experiment has allowed me to reinforce my conclusion. Namely that we know next to nothing about the anomalies, and that further study is required. What is obvious, however, is that these anomalies are way too unpredictable to be used as a reliable means of transportation from one set point to another.
I am sorry to hear that this endeavor was unsuccessful. Something just occurred to me, though. 25 years ago, just after the tide first arose and the conditions in the Avarice system worsened, a team of nomad scientists set up a small research station to study the phenomenon. The scientists were stranded here when the network cut the system off. While the vast majority of the Riptide Rakers took shelter from the tide among asteroids, the scientists pushed deeper into the system, hoping to identify the cause of the tide. I do not think they ever made the breakthrough they were looking for. All I know is that they eventually went bankrupt and left, or died by the tide, or by criminals looking to cannibalize their equipment. Remnants of their old station remain, although naturally it is now entirely non-functional. Although their research did not ultimately amount to much, you might be able to salvage something which could point us in the right direction.
Indubitably a fine idea. We might as well, since I have run out of ideas on this particular subject.
Investigate the remains of the derelict observatory. Oh, it's in a different sector. Okay.
Autopilot engaged.
Alright, well that was futile, which was unnecessarily a pain in the butt. But I'm wondering where they need us to go. I'm interested. More action than a 90s action hero movie. Yeah, I mean it's you know, it goes with the theme of the playthrough. It's just a story, right? It's storylines, but I always like to pack in just a little bit of pew pew here and there, just to keep it, you know, keep it at least on a level of viewability that people can view it.
Entering Avarice 1.
Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't got caught by the Riptide, or the Tide yet, so.
Stellar Dynamics Observatory.
Let's go ahead and save it. Although it did just autosave, so. Does incite rectal discomfort, yeah. Yeah. I'm excited to be playing Everspace 2 tomorrow as well. Be doing that. Talk about storyline. That thing has just an abundance of storyline. And a lot of pew pew as well. Alright, kind of curious what's going on here. Yeah, it looks like it just went around like it was going to try to go through that, but it kind of went around like it viewed it there, and it's doing it again. It's kind of turning, although now it looks like it's going to go into that one. Interesting.
Usually, it is easier to access a station like this in your spacesuit.
Oh, it is bright. Let's get on the other side of this. So we don't have enough, or a lot of, what you call it here. Okay, so, gotta get into our spacesuit, which is never a good deal. So what do we have to do here? Use spacesuit, get up, okay. It just doesn't tell us too much more. other than use our
Sir.
spacesuits.
Gian.
She was just ahead. Hello, there we go. Approach Stellar Dynamics Observatory. Approaching. Yeah, it's really.
Assistant? I am picking up several ship signatures heading towards you at rapid speed.
Stop right there. It has come to our attention that you've been frequenting systems which are under Syndicate protection a lot recently. We don't like it when outsiders come here and shake things up too much. We
Oh, that
won't
ship.
have it.
What is
It's
that?
bad for business. Now, you can either pay us a fee to allow you to continue going on your merry way, or you back off entirely. And before you try to get one over on us,
I think it's going to be the
we
fee.
will not hesitate to blast you to atoms right here, right now. What will it be?
7 million. Wow, you guys really are shaking me down here. So basically, pay him off, back off, or fight. I don't know how strong their ships are, so let's just pay him off for now.
Oh. Huh. Can't say I expected this. Go on, Ben, I guess?
I am a confusing person, and I just
On
confuse them.
second thoughts, you paid us to spare you, not to allow you access to anything in our territory.
I see. They're gonna try to hit me anyway. Okay, fine. Just paid 7.5 million for nada.
Let's go, boys.
Oh no! They blew up the thing. They blew up the dinghy thing.
Kid.
Those ruffians made sure they vaporized even the last remains of the station. Hold on, though. I can see something on the scanner. There seems to be some sort of black box floating amongst the rubble. See if you can access it.
Hold on. I don't see it on scans. Oh, I see. Oh, don't tell me we're gonna have to do a lockbox. I hate lockboxes. Oh dear. Can I do this in my spacesuit? Maybe? No, I don't think so. Oh god. Alright. I'm gonna do the old save-a-rooney here. Because I know I'm gonna mess this up. I know I only have one main battery here, but it's not really a very accurate one. Everspace 2 is a game. Yeah, it's a great game, Everspace 2. So far, I've really been liking it. So. Next martini will be stirred, not shaken. Yeah. Acting like a kid. I was thinking the same thing. You know what? I was thinking the same thing. He's acting like a little brat. 9 out of 10 Masochists agree. Yeah. I think I need to back up a little bit, though, just to get a little accurate here. I need to actually do this as well, which is... There we go. I need to switch targeting modes there. Alright, let's see if we can do this. Oh, come back around. At least it's not, like, spinning out of crazy control here. Oh, I need to turn off my flight. There we go. That's better. Oh. What? Why did it... I need to back up more, I think. My goodness. There's one. Yeah, it's just not... For some reason, my aiming thing here is not aiming correctly. See if we can't get this one. 2, 3. There's just a one more. You can do it, Danny. You got this. You got it. This is the action I was talking about. Oh, come on. I had that dead to rights. I had that dead to rights, man. Try to reposition ourselves a little bit. No, come on. There we go. I did it.
Thankfully, the data on this black box does not seem to be damaged beyond repair. Yes, excellent. I managed to access the data and restore a voice recording. How exciting! I am initiating the recording now.
Thanks.
Log number 412. This is Dr. Doran Viv reporting from the research station Haddad. It has been 7 years since the cataclysmic initial event reshaped the Avarice system. Although I previously reported that progress on the matter of the tide phenomenon has been so slow as to be essentially imperceptible,
Oops.
I now believe that we have achieved a breakthrough. As established in preceding logs, we suspect that whatever instigated the tide phenomenon also weakened the surrounding fabric of space-time. Whether that cataclysmic event and the appearance of these anomalies is in some way linked to the ongoing jump gate shutdown has not yet become clear. What is evident, though, is that not all of these anomalies have the same properties. At first glance, they all appear to be unstable, and their destinations seem completely unpredictable when an anomaly is traversed. Our big breakthrough was realizing that the energy released by the tide can interact with a specific anomaly to temporarily stabilize it, which fixes the destination to reliably travel between the same two systems. This in itself is already an invaluable insight, as it suggests that, provided you apply enough energy, the properties of an anomaly can change. Unfortunately, our technology is nowhere near capable enough yet. What we found on the other side of the anomaly is so much more immediately significant. A completely unconnected system, devoid of life. In a fit of unexpected whimsy, I could not help but name said system Leap of Faith.
Fuck.
Astonishingly, this solitary system houses an abandoned artificial structure. We were able to extract a condensate from it, which reacts violently when exposed to the tide's advancing energy. We believe that with some further research, we could utilize this material to create some shielding which would protect against the most destructive effects of the tide. While we don't yet know the nature of said alien structure, or how the stable anomaly works exactly, these findings undoubtedly have the potential to change life in this system for the better. The impact of the last tide must have destroyed some communication equipment on the station. I'm having trouble establishing contact, but repairs are currently underway. I cannot wait to share this discovery with the wider scientific community.
The recording ends here. The files indicate that this was the last log to be stored on the black box. I wonder what happened after this message was recorded. It seems that the scientists' findings never became public, since I cannot find any mention of a stable anomaly anywhere in the accessible archives.
Huh.
With the syndicate showing up like this, it really does seem like someone is going to great lengths to cover their tracks, does it not? I imagine that in this environment, any kind of leg up would inevitably yield enormous profits.
Assistant, would you look at that? I went back to the data we gathered from your beacons, and to my great shame, I have to admit that it does seem like I did indeed miss something rather crucial. With one of these anomalies, the reading changed for a fraction of a nanosecond, just before the tide hit. This change was easy to miss because the beacon can cease to function immediately afterwards. With this data, I can identify exactly which anomaly is alerted by the impact. I think we are very close to solving the Protection mystery. All you need to do is pass through the anomaly shortly after the tide has hit it. That should not be too hard for a resourceful pilot and a grade A assistant.
Oh no. Something with timing? I'm very bad with that. I am very bad with that. Timing is not my strong suit. Alright, so we have to go through which anomaly? This one here. Once the tide hits it. So, does that mean, though, that we're going to be exposed to the tide, though? Yeah, I'm not good with timing things. Very, very bad. You do not want me to disarm like a time bomb or something. You can also do it in the spacesuit with the what you call it? Yeah, I noticed like the
fellow denizens and voyagers.
oh no.
This is Tidebreak, the station built into an asteroid so massive it withstands even the most vigorous of tides. If you're not already accommodated at one of our safe havens, or on the way out of the system, we now strongly advise you to engage your travel drive and haste into safety. That's it for now. Fly safe.
Okay, so I
Entering
think
Avarice 5.
that
Dead
timing
end.
is because
Unstable warp anomaly.
we
Autopilot engaged.
we're approaching this, and that's part of the storyline. But yeah, so do we have to do it before? So be ready when the anomaly activates. Time left 10 more minutes. Okay, we got a little time. Got a little time. Make a save here. Hey there, Farrell. How you doing? On a new slot. Okay. Yeah.
Autopilot.
Let me go ahead and oops,
Disengage.
didn't want to do that. Let's just go
Autopilot.
do that.
Engage.
Well, let's do a save here. This one. Hold on. What was that? That was number 5. Okay.
Engaged.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm bad at timing things, so a save is definitely prudent here. How you doing there, Farrell? Hey. Rushed here. Yes, this could result in war with the Vigor Syndicate, which you might not be able to end. Well, yeah. I don't have any assets in Vigor territory. They're very far away, so I should be fine. I just need to escape myself. They will send ships after me. Yeah. Well, it sounds like the excitement will be ramping up here. Very soon.
Autopilot disengaged.
Let's see. Okay, so we're here. And I don't want to get too close. Okay, so it's pushing us away because we're on 0. So we're fairly close. So once tide, I think we have to wait till after or before. I'm not too sure, but we do have 9 more minutes left to wait to go through. So yeah, it's definitely pushing us. Let's try to steady ourselves here a little bit. Why does it keep moving? Is it moving us, or I think it's moving us? Interesting. Oh, I don't know if it can. I mean, it's not a bad ship. It's the ship that we use to, it's a medium, and it's the, let's see here. Let's look at it real quick. It's the, Giant. It's the bait. Remember bait. So I don't know. I don't know if it can do it. It does have, I think it has pretty good shields. For what that, for whatever that's worth. So I don't know if these stats are enough. It will be interesting. We may have to redo this in a different ship. But yeah. I think we should be fine. Yeah, it's still pushing those away a little bit. But not too bad. We should be able to just hit our afterburners and go into it. Alright, so we got 7 minutes left, so let's go ahead and fill that time with, we can chat. Hello everybody. How are ya? But let's see how our station's doing here. And, oh, it looks like everything's built. So we are now, we have, how many we have? 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We have 16. I could have just did this, right? 16. But yeah, now we should be making pretty good money on it. We still really flush with resources. But it looks like we're making quite a bit more. I could get some drones. I don't think it'll help in this situation. I don't think that's really critical in this situation. But it does look like we're going to be making more money here. Ooh, that one was a good one. 2 million. Nice. But yeah, so that's successful. You burn. Yeah. Medium ships usually go boom. But the giants hull, and yeah, hopefully, if not, then we'll just have to do this mission. Not the whole mission, but we'll have to get a better ship and go through it and do it that way. But I'm surprised that you need more than a medium ship to do this, because for the outset of this mission, that you need a fast ship to, let's get a little closer here. You need a fast ship to do the race, or you have to put on, the, what you call it? So I think most people would be doing this in a small ship. So, I don't know. You burned lunch? No, Farrell. That's not good. No burning of the lunches. Got some other stuff cooking. Spotted. Yeah. Rush. No. Go do your, priorities. Go do your, mom takes the priority. That's for sure. Right. So cargo drones. I was thinking about the cargo drones on there. But I don't think we're doing, I think there's only one medium dock, or one large dock. Or pier dock, I should say. I should probably put more pier docks on there. Because let's look at this real quick. Because I don't think... I don't think there's too many large ships actually coming and trading wares with us. But we have the one pier dock here. You can see it here. I should probably put another one going that way. Or like one of those 3 ones. Are we still building? Why is the builder still here? I thought we built everything that we needed to build. Yeah. May have to retool that a little bit. We have to mod the chassis. And having bigger ships with the medium landing pads helps. Yeah. Well, we'll see. I could actually mod the chassis. I don't think I have chassis mods. Well, no, I do, right? Because I have engine mod. Oh, I don't have chassis mods.
If we wish to improve the fundamental capabilities of a ship, we must first be able to tear it apart and put it together again. For that, we will need nanotechnology.
All right, this is going to be something that we do then. Here soon.
To best develop shield technologies, you must first understand warfare. We will need to submit a craft to the rigors of real combat.
Oh, I remember this one. This one's fairly easy.
I suggest we acquire a number of particle regulators, so I...
Greetings, fellow denizens and voyagers. We sincerely hope that you found your way into safety, as the sun is now erupting. The tide will now travel through the system and, with violent force, damage stations and ships alike. Be safe.
I will be something. Hold on. Pause. I just want to look here. So I don't know. We just have to wait for the wave to go by, I guess. So yeah, that's fine. Whatever. Here we go. It's taking some sweet time to get here. Come on. Waiting in anticipation here, guys. You should see the wave coming, right? Don't really see anything. I mean, there's that thing there, whatever that is. Okay. Yeah. There's a mod to reduce dangerous area effects. Come on, I'm prepped to go in, guys. Don't hear anything? Oh my god, the anticipation. Did we see anything yet? Oops. Did one map, I wanted this. Looks like it's getting a little brighter. Okay. Oh. Ding 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 ding. There it is. Okay. And what? Now? I feel like it's still coming. Wait for the sparks. Okay. Is that the sparks? Okay, we're flying.
Entering
All right.
System.
Hey.
Leap of faith.
Not
As
too
you are
shabby.
through, initial measurements of the immediate area show no hazardous regions or other immediate threats nearby.
Ooh. Look at
In the
that.
log, the Nomad researcher spoke of finding an unnatural alien structure in the system. Assistant, let us see if we can find this intriguing construct. From what I can tell, this system seems to be subject to a phenomenon similar to the tide in the Avarice system. But these spikes in energy are far less frequent. Unlike Avarice, however, the source of the outburst appears to be a black hole which periodically emits radiation. But this is no reason to worry, Assistant. This event seems to release significantly less energy in comparison.
It's just a black hole. No reason to worry at all. I think Stephen Hawking may disagree with you. Okay, so we have to just explore, I guess.
Autopilot.
Let's just get into the
engaged.
center of that little area there. Yeah, this is really pretty. I don't think I've ever been in this sector, which makes sense because I've never finish the storyline. So take a leap of faith and a leap of faith. Yeah, I didn't even make that connection. Yeah, I must get Farrell. I must get immunity just for this one mission. Interesting. Good to know, though. Good to know. Really didn't feel like losing this ship. I kind of like it. It's a little slow on the travel, but it's alright. Okay, so let's see if there's any structures here. He said there's something here. And let's go ahead and look and send out a ping.
Autopilot disengaged.
See if there's any stations or whatnot. Don't really see anything. Let's just do this methodically. Let's go this way. What? Oh, show mission. That's new, isn't it? Interesting. Okay, let's just go this way.
Autopilot engaged.
Yeah, that's really cool. Black holes are dangerous, but man, they look great. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Hold the phone. This is going to be a fantastic screenshot, I think. Let's see. Get rid of the HUD. There we go. Oh, look at that. That is a fantastic screenshot. Save that. Save one more. I like it. Okay. Back to our regularly scheduled program. There's a lot of words in there and I don't know. The Thonka radiation was absorbed by the... Oh, because the radiation was going through the anomaly. Protecting you from the tide. Ah. Okay. That makes sense. Nothing here. Let's send out a scan. Probably going to be on the other side of the sector. What we got to find here. Okay. How about down this way?
Autopilot engaged.
I mean, maybe it's just in that area that we have to look. I don't know. It may be... Yeah, I think I'm going to go back here and do a few more scans around, because I think I only did a scan in the one direction. The omnidirectional scan will pick up like stations and things like that. You don't have to do a directional scan that way. But when you're looking for anomalies and things like that, I think it has to be directional. I think that's the case. But we'll do a few more scans here, then we'll come back over here, because I have a feeling that we're going to have to look in this area. You're doing the regular sci-fi technobabble. That means nothing. But I mean, it made sense that I was protected.
Disengaged.
I was protected by the... well, actually, this is really big, actually, isn't it? So, let's just go down here. We'll continue to scan. Let's do that, and then this. Oops. If y'all see something, let me know. Yeah, I don't think there's anything here. Send one above the elliptical and below as well, just to cover our bases. Alright. I don't like these missions when they have to look for something that is like a needle in a haystack.
Autopilot. Engaged.
That's interesting. Yeah, you were saying that all the planets and stars and stuff were 3D models in this.
I can see the structure on my scanners.
Wait.
Conducting an initial examination now.
Oh, we found it.
How utterly fascinating. Assistant, the structure in front of you here is incredibly old, to the point where I'm having difficulties dating it correctly. My equipment cannot read the data, but an educated guess would be that this structure is astonishingly ancient. My hypothesis would
Like
be
me.
that it was abandoned by its architect several millennia ago. This means the structure is most likely to be of Sonan origin. It also explains why my attempts at replicating the Protection condensate have failed so far. The Sonan are said to be in possession of technology vastly superior to that of the races we are currently in contact with. Unfortunately, we do not know much about them, other than they are in some way connected to the jump gates. I wonder what it was that they were doing here, and whether it was in some way related to the tide phenomenon. Hold on. We are not alone. According to my readings, yours is not the only vessel that has happened upon this structure.
Would you look at that? It is Bradley. What is he doing here?
He appears to be familiar with the structure already.
Of course he is.
Asteroid.
Assistant, a second vessel is heading this way. Curiously,
Oh.
the new ship is of the same custom asteroid type.
Think we're in trouble.
Brad, finally, there you are. We agreed to do these resupply runs together to cut down on the time we actually spend hauling this stuff back to our distribution center.
Huh.
Yeah, save it. I had North River Company business to deal with. Apparently a sore loser has been snooping around, and I had to throw them off, you know.
Didn't, though.
What the? A great job you did. Look who just happened to sneak up on us here. Hey, you. What are you doing here?
Making
I
toast.
can't believe you found our nowhere space. 7 years. We managed to keep this place secret for 7 years. What do we do now, Lee? Well, this is something best discussed in person. You, come on over for a little chat.
Do I
What
have
a
to?
curious turn of events.
Their panicked reactions confirm that this is indeed where they obtain their Protection. It is not really their product. It will be interesting to hear what they have to say for themselves. This feels like our best shot at finding a way to help the disenfranchised people of the Avarice system.
These guys might not be the smartest, but going to great lengths obfuscating that there's two of them sure shows that they have some savvy. Stay on your toes.
I think we're in a situation, though, where we have to talk to them, but I don't think we can dock there, so we may have to actually do a spacewalk. I think we should have been in a small ship, maybe? I don't know. We will find out, though. We will find out. I'm looking at the structure. It's pretty cool. Looks like a silo. Can I just talk to him from here? Apparently not. Is there a... No, I was going to say, is there a way to get a small ship here? But there's really no gates or anything. So... Eye of the Beholder is a beauty. Or a D&D reference. Yeah, I was thinking that. You have to spacesuit over anyhow. Okay. They're in a meeting with no docking base. Oh, okay, I see. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. We need to get much closer, though. I think I'm going to do a save here. I have a feeling we're going to get into a pickle. A little bit of a pickle or some sort of thing. Time to take Space Dog for spacewalkies. Yeah. Are you calling Dagobah a dog? Is that... Okay. Let's get just a little hair closer. That should be close enough. Yeah, it's a pretty ship. I gotta say, it's a pretty cool ship looking. A pretty cool looking ship. Hello, words? Words much? Alright. Hello, you were only boots there for a second. Very scary. Let's make sure that you're not going nowhere. There we go. Okay. Do not go anywhere without me, ma'am. I will be highly upset. Hold on. Dock at Astrid. Okay.
Astrid. Docking granted.
Alright, let's go dock at the Astrid. Oh, I didn't scratch your paint, sir. No, I did not. You can't accuse me of it.
It is incredible how the interior of a ship of this size can look so amazingly lavish.
Oh, man. I can't go for a swim. Hello, ma'am. Or, yeah, ma'am. Other ma'am. Yeah, it's good looking inside. I'm wondering how. I mean, they must have like gravity generators on the bottom of this pool to keep the water in, especially like during a fight or whatever. I'm thinking. Where do we have to go, by the way? We have to go up. Ooh.
Great prophet! They really are none.
So you came. Wise choice. This one has a good business sense. I can tell. Yes, and we will get to that. Now, if you don't mind me asking, how did you find this place?
It's a secret.
Ah, yes. I knew that our efforts to clean up should have been more thorough. It seems our contacts in the Vigor Syndicate are slipping. I paid them an obscene amount of credits to make you go away. Look where that has left us. Yes, well, clearly that did not work. So, how about we approach this from a different angle? As you probably figured out, this here is our very own Golden Goose. We have no idea what this whole construct is about. But we did figure out that we can use the condensate surrounding it as shielding against the tide. We are in a very unique position. The people of Avarice absolutely need it. Only we can provide it. Are you able to follow along so far?
Yep. I get it. Why the artificial scarcity? How did you find this? So, I mean, to get the full story, we might as well go through these. This is the going forward thing, but let's ask him some pertinent questions.
Oh, please, don't be naive. Because we can, of course. As far as we can tell, the reserves here could supply the entire galaxy for centuries, and we would not run out. The stuff is highly potent, highly advanced. But who'd be willing to repeatedly pay us obscene amounts of money if they knew that?
Mm-hmm. Capitalism.
Honestly, sheer luck, like you wouldn't believe. I was just returning from a trade run when the tide hit my ship and pushed it into the anomaly. I don't know exactly why, but I could immediately tell this system was different. Put that down to my entrepreneurial spirit, huh? Anyway, my ship was pretty badly damaged from the impact, so it took me a while to get everything back into shape. Once it was operational again, I eventually came across the derelict station and the Protectian. Someone else must have come before us, though. I was able to interface with technology that was very similar to ours to access the Protectian. I suspect it was those nomad researchers. It took us a while to figure out how to properly transport and store this stuff. But from there on out, it was just a few lucky breaks, and knowing which people to pay, both to figure out the product at hand and to make any troublemakers disappear.
I'm sure you were assisted by your callers. All right, I get it.
Good. Then you probably know where we are heading with this. Now, obviously we need you to keep quiet about this. We could try to kill you, but as you might have noticed, we are not thugs, and our ships are certainly not made to shoot anyone. I mean, sure, we could set the Vigor Syndicate on you again, throw waves and waves of hired gunmen at you until you are dead, and you would die eventually. But why should we? It's costly and unpredictable, and by the time you are permanently done for, knowledge of this place might have spread throughout the entire universe, and we cannot risk that. Yes, so how about we offer you an unofficial position in this enterprise? You are here now. That means clearly the Vega Syndicate's leadership is slipping. You could be the change of management we have been looking for. Of course, we would pay you handsomely. And who knows? If we get along well, we might even allow you to buy an Astrid-class ship of your own. You know what? Think about it. Take a look around this ship. Make sure to really take in all of the luxurious details.
Gaudy.
The exquisite wood paneling. That is authentic wood, by the way. None of that synthetic rubbish. And the marble flooring. Really think about what your next steps will look like. You could rise to the top with us. When you have made up your mind, speak with us again, and we will set everything in motion.
I seriously hope you're not considering this.
I am.
We have both seen what their business practices do to people's lives. Lives snuffed out in a fraction of a second, day after day. They could have put an end to it any time they deemed fit. Oh, and to think that I defended them from criticism for so long, thinking that the Syndicate was the problem.
Assistant, if you have a moment, I have some interesting developments to report to you. As you entered this sumptuous ship, I was able to exploit a weakness in the ship computer's operating system. It appears that the Astrid's engines and systems are uniquely impressive, but the twins did not afford the same attention to detail to their internal security systems. I am happy to report that I have limited read access to their database, and I could potentially access a blueprint that would allow you to set up a condensate containment facility in direct competition with the twins. There is a slight caveat though. I would not be able to copy the blueprint without them noticing, and I cannot guarantee that I can access this file for much longer. This means that you will need to decide whether to fall in line with the North River Company, or strike out on your own and offer the Protection at a much more affordable price. I am afraid you cannot have your bofu and eat it.
Sure, if you seize this opportunity, then you could help the people of Avarice by offering Protection at a significantly lower price. But if you really wanted to, you could also keep the price up to increase your own profits. Now, I'm not saying you should, I'm just saying. You know, it is an option.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Dale Busta. What is the guidance doing here? It's having its own day. What are we supposed to do here? It says align with North River or forge your own path. I almost want to forge my own path. However, oh, where'd he go? Where are you going, sir? What was that? Hello? Carmen GPS is drunk today, yeah. Most definitely. Oh, that's one of those, what you call it? Timelines, isn't it? Creepy. I did take time to jump on the bed. I think that was, you know, a prerequisite to this whole mission here. And is this the men's room? Is that what's going on here? Is that... I mean, it's nice. It's gaudy. Definitely not my style. What's down here? Nothing. It's just a thing. I don't know where that goes. That's where when you're docked, you get off the ship, I guess, right? Yep. There's a tree over there, a pool. All right, what should I do? What are we doing here? I think, I mean, you know, morality-wise, we're just going to take over the operation, because that's kind of what I want to do. But what I would do in real life... Ooh, is this a diving board? Can I dive off here? What I would do in real life is I would agree with them, go along with them, and then expose them. I'm surprised that's not an option. You guys having a moment here? Do I need to leave you alone? Do you need a room? You're looking lovingly into each other's eyes, having some drinks, little social lubricant there. Very nice. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is definitely going to save here because we're going to try one thing, and if the one thing doesn't work, we're going to try a different thing. It's called decision making, I guess. But I think I'm obviously going to take the operations away from them because they're just creepy. They remind me of The Shining. You know, there's twins in the hallway. Kind of that creepy.
This ship sure is something, is it not? Oh, the magnificent opulence of it all. That'll make anyone want to keep their mouth shut, right? We deserve to be on the top. With all your good work so far, you clearly deserve to be rewarded too. What do you say? Are you in?
Beavis and Beavis gazed lovingly at each other. They couldn't wait until the interloper left. Yeah, so definitely not going to do this one. I mean, just as my personality, my general personality, I don't want to do this one. I was going to, like, so this would actually, I was thinking, like, in my next playthrough, I wanted to play as the bad guy. So if I was doing that playthrough, I would definitely take that option. But this is not that playthrough, so we're going to take the boring option.
Accessing blueprint now.
What? Who are you talking to?
Nobody.
So, does that mean you refuse to fall in line?
Nah.
Blueprint added to your database.
Brother, something is wrong. It appears the blueprints to our Protectian storage facility have just been stolen.
Dun, dun, dun.
How dare you? We will make sure your life becomes a living hell, no matter the cost. And we have deep pockets.
Okay. Use spacesuit? I don't think so. I'm gonna teleport. Can I teleport? Indeedly. Oh, I need to use spacesuit to go do a thing.
Gian.
Right? Wait, I think I messed up.
Assistant? It appears that the twins have put a bounty on your head. And the entirety of the Vigor Syndicate is looking to collect.
This is disconcerting news. I might have an idea how you could get them off your back, though. The Syndicate is only in this for the profits. They do not hold a personal grudge against you. They are only paid to care. So, if you can make it an unattractive business proposition to go after you, they will cease to do so. Get them to back off by taking out their leadership, and at the same time, show them that North River are not the only ones around these parts with deep pockets. That should do the trick.
Right. Well, okay. How do I get out of here, though? That's the question. And maybe we came in here. How do I get out of here? Let's see what happens when I do this. No, not Grand Exchange. I wanted... Here we go. This one. What happens if I do this?
Assistant? I neglected to mention this at the time, but as I was poking around the ship's internal systems to access the module blueprint, I came across its automated evacuation procedures. Although I did not have much time, my quick wit allowed me to change some of its parameters significantly. I am confident that, if enough pressure is applied from external sources, these automated systems will now force the pilot to abandon these specific ships, even if they do not intentionally initiate an evacuation.
Find way to avarice. Okay. I don't know what he was on about, but apparently that's we can make people abandon ship. So. Oh, steal the asteroid if I want one? Didn't know I can do that. I'll leave it there for now. I really don't want one, to be honest with you. They seem a little gaudy. They have speed, right? But that's about it. Alright, let's get down to where the anomaly was. Can we go back through it, maybe? Oh, he was telling me to steal it? Alright, let's go steal it. Let's go steal it. Let's go back over here. Let's just do this.
Eye of the Beholder.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you can add it, it can do stuff. They have L-class shields? Really? On a medium? Wow. So which one? There was two, right? So...
Astrid.
You should have fallen in line when you still had the chance. We own Avarice and its people.
The other one ran. So if I start shooting at him, he'll abandon ship. But he has a lot of shields. Yeah, I really only have the one. I'm not prepared to like take down his shield, so I only have the one. I only have the one weapon. We'll try it though. We'll try it. We'll pirate it. I really didn't. I should have been paying attention. I really wasn't paying attention to what Boza was saying. These turrets. These turrets are. Let's see here. Turrets. Travel speed, yeah. Missiles, crew. Does it? Wait, what? Oh, we need to be in the other. In the loadout, right? Yeah, there we go. Bolt turrets, pulse turrets, couple beam turrets, a whole bunch of different turrets. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't. I was just thinking when I built the ship that it just give it a mix of turrets, and we'll attack all enemies because he's not going to be fighting back. I don't think he has any turrets or weapons on him. So here we go.
Do not mess with the North River Company.
What's he shooting at me? It's not doing anything to me. Yeah, his shields aren't going down at all. Well, a little bit. What is he shooting at me? What is that gold's craziness? Blinding me. That's what it's doing. Come back. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is gonna take forever. And his shields are going down a little bit, but not a lot bit. And I don't think I'm hitting him. He keeps on blinding me. I think my turrets are hitting him, but I don't think I'm hitting him with my main battery. Yeah, I think this is futile. And he's looked like he's bugging out. Oh, he's coming back. Yeah, this is futile. Not gonna be able to get it. He's taking down my shield a little bit. Alright, let's get out of here. Okay. Yeah. He's gonna come after me, isn't he? Well, that's an issue. Let's see if we can just get away. He's pretty fast, so he's gonna come after me, isn't he? Yeah. Although maybe he'll just stay there now. Yeah. He doesn't look like he's coming after me. Okay, well, I mean... I guess we'll have to figure that out later, maybe. Maybe we can come back. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's, I think we're gonna have to do that later. Oop, I hear it. I hear it. Where is it? I missed it, I think. Well, where are ya? I see a satellite up here. Oh, there it is. Okay, they must have put a nav beacon near it for themselves. So, let's go towards it. Ah, there it is. Unknown object.
Unknown object.
So the unknown object is actually their nav beacon. We'll put one there as well. I'm surprised he didn't come after me. Yeah, the Vigor Syndicate. We're losing reputation with the Vigor Syndicate. We're negative 20. I don't think we can go any further down. I think that's it. Yeah, you know you're getting close to an anomaly when you can only do so much. Let's get in just a little further here. Just want to get in just a little further. We're a little closer. Okay, that should be it. Just let out a whatchamacallit. Should now have a nav beacon. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's run. They're just right in the middle. Hopefully this takes us back. Yep, did.
Entering system. Avarice.
Okay, so we need to run through. Well, look at, they made them red. I thought Windfall was no, it's the Alliance of the Word. I thought Windfall here was Vigor Syndicate as well. Yeah, there we go. Just couldn't see the stations. I see. Yeah, we got red on the map now, and red that isn't just Xenon.
Autopilot engaged.
All right, let's go do this. We are looking like we got a little bit of time here, so we can go to the satellite. So negative 30 is the lowest. You'll stop at negative 25, I see. The Vigor will be a massive butt pain, like sitting on a Lego kind of pain. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, maybe we can go back and get the asteroid.
Avarice. 1.
Perhaps. But again, I'm not really too worried about it. I think we'll do that like as a side quest. I'll go in there with you know, a better ship. Which one was it? I don't remember which one it was now. That's not good. I think it was this one, right? Oh well, we'll figure it out.
Entering Avarice.
Yeah, I don't think the Vigor Syndicate's going to take kindly to my offers.
Autopilot disengaged.
Get around that stone.
Autopilot engaged.
The FAF are the families, right? Fallen families, yeah. They're gonna be... I know I've come across their stuff before. But I think they're gonna be up in these areas here. I think, if I'm not mistaken. Could be mistaken. Don't really know.
Unknown object.
Velvet Thunder has finished exploring Family's Inn. The ship is not fast.
Autopilot disengaged.
Oh, it's
Autopilot
hostile. Of course it's hostile.
engaged.
It's a Vigor Syndicate. Should have thought of that. But at least it's not a laser tower. We won't be getting shot at.
Autopilot
Oops.
disengaged.
Slow her down there, Dan. What do we do with it? Oh, we can't go. Is it negative 40 that I'm thinking of? For reputation? I thought 20 was the lowest. Or negative 20.
What do you... Oh, it's you. I would not have thought you were brave enough to return to our territory. Or perhaps it is not bravery. Stupidity. No. Clearly you did not get to this point by being stupid. I don't much care
Well.
what you did to the North River Company suits, but it must have been good.
Oh, that's not too much, actually. I thought there was an extra zero there, or an extra couple zeros. But, I mean, we can pay him off. Let's pay him off. Might as well. We got the money.
Ah, so you want to pay us to back off? Very well. I will relay the message, and your credits.
Oh. Is that...
Jumpgate. Windfall.
Is that the other guy? Okay, so I think it's prudent that we change what ship we're in. But I think it's going to be hard to get a ship here. So I think for now, let's go ahead and let's get up.
Gian.
We may be able to teleport
Sir.
out of here. And I just want this ship here to go and dock at
We have
Tide
new
break.
orders. Navigation.
if they can. Because we know how good the AI is at docking at tide break. We've seen that process before, but let's go see if we can't teleport out. I mean, we can teleport out to here or something like that and then come back
Fly to the
through
following position.
this gate.
Affirmative.
So what we can do, hopefully we can teleport out of here. But let's see if I can teleport to... I think this is going to be too far here. I think that's where my katana is. Let's see, where's my katana? Katana's at Mars. So let's have the katana. Is the ship that we're going to do this mission with. Let's have them dock over here at Black Hole Sun. And hopefully that works. And we'll use the SATA here once we get docked in tide break. Okay, yeah, they're undocking.
Gian.
Yeah, oh, I didn't even notice the time. My goodness. You'll need to take down a station. Oh. So if that's the case, I need to take down a whole station. I thought maybe it was just a ship docked at the station. So if that's the case, then considering the time at the moment, what I'm going to do is... Yeah, I don't even have any large ships. So I think we're going to have to put this story mission on hold. Or what I can do is I can try to get some large ships and then take down that station. I think that's what I'll do. But it's going to have to wait.
Prepare to dock.
Confirm.
Yelling the navigation thing there.
Dock.
Bring us into dock.
Affirmative.
Yeah, so... Friend or foe mines. Oh, that's a good idea. 500 of them, oh my. Oh my. Okay, so basically the gist of the story is here though, or gist of the situation is though, we're going to have to wait to take out that station, so I think this is a good stopping point. We've done quite a bit here. And I think between this live stream and next live stream, I'll try to get a little armada going so we can take out that station. Too bad. I mean, maybe I can get... Oh, hey, you know what? I just thought of something. Can we get... Where is the wharf? Or not the wharf, but the shipyards for the Terrans. Terrans are... where's their shipyards? Oh, it's over here. And at the moon. So, maybe... Let's see here. Can I buy one yet? I cannot. Oh no, it was an extra large, wasn't it? Yeah. I cannot get one just quite yet. Oh, this ship is no longer offered for sale to third parties. So I would actually have to get a large or extra large manufacturing thing on one of my stations and then do it that way and buy them. But even so, I don't have the clearance. So anyways, I was thinking I could get a few Asgards and just take out that... I could probably do it with just one.
Welcome to Tidebreak, traveler. Enjoy your stay.
I will. Thank you very much, sir. But yeah, so I think that's a good place to start, or stop. And we will, I'll try to get some things together before the next episode. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. And I will be... There's a 50-50 chance I won't be doing a stream tomorrow, but there's a 50-50 chance I will be doing a stream with Everspace 2, depending on how it goes Sunday morning. But at the least, you will see a new stream Tuesday at 4 Eastern Standard Time. So, but yeah, so I hope I see everybody there. Don't forget to hit the like button. And also, don't forget to subscribe if you want to be notified when there's more live streams and such. But yeah, thank you very much for coming by, guys. And I appreciate everybody. And I hope everybody has a super duper weekend. And yeah, bye for now, guys.